Hi and welcome to program 46 in this series of programs and tutorials that focus on TradeStation Easy Language. If you're watching this on YouTube or perhaps Facebook or Google+, then please go to our website, which is markplex.com, and sign up for the email list, and I will let you know when I release new programs or free tutorials. So today's program, the idea behind it is that you might have an idea for a strategy, but strategies can be expensive and time consuming to write. So you might just want to try your rules out and create a sort of dummy strategy. And what I've called this as a blueprint planner. And the way that it works is you simply draw text on the chart, B for buy, S for sell, SS for sell short, and BC buy to cover. And then you either apply the program to the chart or you refresh the screen, and you'll then get the sales appearing on the chart, and you can look at a performance report. So just to give you an example here, I'm going to put in a sell short. So I'm just go to text, and I'm just going to go up here, and I'm just going to type in SS like so, and you can change the color of the text as you like, but I'm now going to press Ctrl R, and what we should see in a couple of seconds is we've now got a sell short order there, in addition to the other orders that we previously entered. Now you'll notice we've also got some targets and trailing stop. We've actually got 3 targets and a trailing stop and a stop. So if we just go to the inputs for a moment, I'll show you those. I'm going to go Format, Strategy, and double click on this program 46, and you'll see that we've got the target 1, target 2 and target 3. They're all expressed as ticks of whatever the underlying security is. We've also got the stop, also expressed in ticks. Then we've got contracts 1, 2 and 3. So the original order will enter a trade for contracts, CTS 1 plus CTS 2 plus CTS 3, and then CTS 1 contracts are taken off at target 1, CTS 2 target 2, CTS 3 target 3, of course, if those targets are reached. Now the final 2 inputs are to do with the trailing stop, and the first input is the amount of profit that you need to reach, expressed as ticks, for the trail to kick in. And then the next input, PECR, stands for percentage, and that is equal to the amount of profit you're prepared to lose before you are stopped out through the trailing stop. Okay, so just to show you what we would see if we wanted to look at the performance report for this, for these trades applied to the chart, you see you've got all the usual information here that you would get with any strategy, and also this strategy can be applied using intrabar order generation or not, as you require. So if we were to go to Format and Calculation, here I've got it set as Enable Intrabar Order Generation and Calculation. If you took that off, then you would get the trades happening the next bar after the text. Okay, so let me what I'm going to do now is just clear the text from here and just sort of go back from the beginning so you get an idea of how this thing would work. So we are going to clear all the text, and if I were to refresh it now, we're going to not see any more trades. Now what you might do, for instance, you might have an idea that you want to base trades on, say, the crossing of 2 moving averages, maybe the value of stochastic. So you could apply those indicators to the chart and then just manually put on the buys and sells and sell shorts and buy to covers based on your rules. And if that looked like it was giving appropriate results, then you could go ahead and decide to actually write a strategy. But this gives you a way of testing your ideas without going to the expense and time of writing a strategy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on text. I'm going to say remain in drawing mode actually. I'm going to click on text, and I'm just going to put in a few trades here. So I'm going to put in a buy, I'm going to put in a sell short, I'm going to put in a buy again, I'm going to put in a sell like so. Okay, so let's now refresh the chart, see what we get, and you'll see that we've got several trades here. Looks like we're hitting first two targets here, then we're hitting the trailing stop. In this particular case, we hit stop loss, and then again we get a buy. We hit target 1 and target 2, and then we hit the trailing stop. The really nice thing about this, though, is if we were to save this workspace, and we're going to close the workspace, if we now reopen that exact same workspace, you'll see that it's remembered those text objects that we had applied previously. Anyway, this program will be available for download. I hope you might find it useful.